When they're finished dealing with Quintus up there, tell them to hurry back to me. And keep an eye out for signs of any outsiders trespassing on the black streets.
Got it, boss! can this humble servant be of service, friend?
to tread carefully now.
Right hand of Lord Barad. I don't know your connection to Quintus, but that's not important now. First, I'll kill you, and then I'll tear Quintus apart. Now die! Traitor! Betrayed.
Oh, friend, that was splendid. Decimus was just as powerful as Barad, yet you vanquished him with ease. If you are willing to do so, you could easily make quick work of Barad as well.
I didn't come here for Barad. My mission is to get in, get the shifting stone, and get back out undetected.
Yes, but with him out of the picture, you wouldn't have to sneak around. It'll be much harder to move around undetected now that you've killed Decimus. It's better to have more options as to how you complete your mission. By the way, friend, I heard some information that I think you should know.
Where did you hear that the stone's been moved?
It wasn't hard at all, friend. There's no shortage of people willing to give information in exchange for small incentives. Barad isn't the most popular character, after all. All you need are reliable informants, flexible methods of inquiry, and a careful mind. Friend, please don't say it's only now that you begin to appreciate my talents.
To be fair, the first time I tried to meet you, you ditched me.
Please, give me some time, and I'll prove myself.
So if Barad is so bad, why has no one overthrown him?
Those who can overthrow him look on indifferently, and those who want to are powerless to do so. To be honest, Minerva's adherents belong to the latter. If Barad were to die, it would be a huge advantage for them.
Really? I don't know. Minerva told me to keep a low profile.
Isn't the reason obvious? the mistress doesn't think you can kill Barad. Of course you're so strong, friend. But if I was the mistress, I wouldn't believe you could defeat Barad either.
Maybe. Rod probably moved the shifting stone to lure me in. You know what? I'd actually like to see for myself how ugly that face of his really is.
Friend! This is as far as I go, friend. I'll only slow you down if I keep going. But don't worry, I'll try to stay here. If you need to retreat.
I don't do retreats. It's not my style. And even if Barad won't give me the shifting stone, I'll figure out a way to get it. Leave it to me.
Ah, you certainly are reliable. Then I'll await your good news.
Barad, what are you going to do with the shifting stone?
Who cares? My target is the stardust. The gods only know what the stone is for.
I only ask because I received information that the Etherists want to come and examine it.
What? Just who leaked its whereabouts to them?
We both know who did it. Anyway, they seem to be very interested.
Even if we don't infringe on each other now, should we offer them the stone to maintain the gods' peace?
I think they might make their move after the war in order to weaken us.
I really don't trust the Ethers. What do you think? They even have a chance of beating the Archon?
Actually, I think their chance of victory is very high.
That's not good. Alright, I've made my decision. If the Etherists makes an inquiry, just set a price with them. The higher, the better. They may help me be rid of the curse, but if they want me to submit to them, that's a totally different matter.
Understood.
Hey, you! Yeah, I see you. Come in. So you're the one that's been causing trouble? A child? My, how impressive.
Hey, I'm not a child.
You knew I can't let you leave this granary alive. Not after you've killed so many of my men. But I am curious. What the hell are you doing here in the black streets?
I came here for something, but that's not important right now. What you've done here in the black streets is inexcusable. People are suffering while vile things run amok. And here you are pretending to be a king on a mock throne in a granary. People who live here are nothing to you but tools to exploit.
If you lost your damned mind, little girl, only a
lunatic or a mindless brute would have killed so many of my minions. And you think you can leave without paying a price?
Looks like I shouldn't have stopped at your minions.
I've created order from chaos, ensured a means of survival, guaranteed safety and stability. And you just swing your sword at someone else's command, and you dare lecture me? I created a paradise in the black streets, but now I'll make your life a living hell. It's been a while.
The outsiders killed him!
Okay. Time to search his treasury. The shifting stone should be around here somewhere. Treasury. That shining stone! That must be what Minerva's looking for.
Everyone says the Asterigos is resourceful, I imagine.
Yes, please rest assured, the sublimation can help everyone. I promise to free you from the curse, and the ritual is at no cost.
Are you sure you won't accept my treasure? I know that once the ritual is successful, my appearance will become great publicity for the Asterigos. I don't believe this is all you desire. Just name it. As long as you take my pain away, I'll give you anything.
Ideals and truth are a part of the religion. I already have everything I need. However, if your generosity hasn't been exaggerated, I do hope we can make peace between the Warax and the Empress.
Done. You have my word, woman. It shall be so. Decimus, give the order. From here on out, the feud between the Warax and the Empress is over. The conflicts, the territories, as they are forgotten. Let us end it all with a banquet.
That is... this is fantastic! You have my deepest thanks! What a wonderful moment!
Come, let's enjoy the Stardust wine before the sublimation ritual.
History repeats itself. Tyranny inevitably leads to violent revolution. The common people believe that prosperity and peace shall return as the tyrant collapses. The true test, however, never starts until the oppressor is gone.
Now I can bring it to Minerva. But I wonder how she'll feel about Barad's death. Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first.
News travels faster than you, it would seem. Was it you who killed Barad? I'd hoped you would act with more discretion.
Sorry, the shifting stone had been moved deep into the granary. There was no avoiding a fight. Quintus also told me about the situation in the Black Streets. Barad had been pushing the people around for a long time. He was a bully whose evil had no limits.
Quintus. Regardless, I clearly told you that if you can't keep a low profile during this mission, you should talk to me.
That tyrant lorded over the people of the Black Streets. I couldn't just sit back and do nothing.
And so, you just ignored our agreement and killed him? His death won't save the Black Streets. That's just your own wishful thinking. Once a new leader comes to power, the people will have even more trouble to deal with. I hope you're not doing this to prove your strength, because if you are, you've only succeeded in highlighting your stupidity.
At least I got the shifting stone back.
Oh, you truly are a rude child. You don't even have an ounce of respect.
Here, the Echo. Take it. I know you're just a child, so I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully about what I said. Once you're ready, come find me.
So you killed Barad and incited quite the commotion. Truly, you do have an outsider's style.
His survival wouldn't have benefited Aphis. The people of the Black Streets were suffering. He's not someone who deserved to live.
You think killing him will help the Black Streets? What a crude and barbaric way of thinking. If you'd received Aphis's Aristoi education, you would have learned not to be so impulsive.
Oh, then what would you have done?
Barad was one of the few in the Warax who cared about the balance of interests, not just a cruel, bloodthirsty savage. Letting the Warax have a place like the Black Streets is harmless. What we should be doing is expanding our reach to other places, not creating unnecessary chaos. If you want to fight for justice, I'd suggest you first learn more about this city. You do not yet possess the knowledge required for such a crusade.
They're obviously surprised by your abilities. To be honest, I am too. Barad wasn't someone so easily dealt with. I'm actually intrigued by you. It seems the Northwind Legion are different than other foreign troops. They have areas they excel in.
Minerva doesn't think so. It's as if I should have killed him.
That's true, but at the same time, it's your abilities that give me pause. After all, when it comes to magic, there's a world of difference between you and the Ephesians. It's why I'm so surprised. But time has also whittled down our senses. Mine aren't as sharp now as they used to be.
I actually care more about whether or not Quintus can be trusted.
Oh? And what is it that you think?
Look, this sounds pretty strange, but I get the feeling he was constantly trying to trick me into attacking Barad. I know it sounds like I'm trying to find an excuse for my mistake, but
I get it. Honestly, that's what I hate the most about Quintus. He's a cheat, and he really likes testing and using people. I'm not surprised in the slightest that you'd feel that way. You know how to deal with cheats. All you can do is observe their movements, and don't listen to a word they say.
I suspect that Barad's reason for capturing Quintus had nothing to do with the shifting stone, but something else entirely.
Oh? And what proof do you have?
I just don't trust that guy. I get the feeling he tells only half-truths.
I know the relationship between Quintus and Barad was very tense. If Barad wanted to cause trouble for him, there were a lot of possibilities.
So, do you know what happened?
Quintus has long wanted to work with one of the gang's deputies to overthrow Barad. That's probably why Barad captured him. Perhaps after he encountered you, he suddenly changed his plan and decided to use you instead. Now, even Decimus is dead, and I think I have a pretty good guess as to which of his right-hand men is most likely to become the new leader.
Oh, then I just made things worse, didn't I?
There's no need for you to feel responsible for it. Even if you hadn't killed him today, things would have played out similarly sooner or later.
He still used me, that much is true.
Yes, it's probably best if you reflect on that a bit. At least you've learned something though, right? Just don't act so impulsively next time, child. I serve Lady Minerva. Ha! Feel like sparring? The glory of the three.
What can I do for you? Mind your manners.
Hopefully you won't act so rashly in the future. Otherwise, I won't be able to continue cooperating with you.
Understood.
The area is divided into the Argus Bazaar, the Stella Mine, and the Fallon Academy. I'll give you all the mission details now, but the order in which you carry them out is entirely up to you.
Got it.
Then let's get started. Fallon Academy is an important military and political hub, so naturally it is well secured. Fortunately, Bion's intel will make sneaking in much easier. There's an iris deep in the Academy, and it's one of the strongest weapons the Aphis Legion has at present. It can condense energy and transform it into a destructive beam of light. However, its energy consumption is so high that the Archon of Legion rarely uses it. Letting something like that sit around collecting dust is such a waste, don't you think? I need you to retrieve the iris. Where are you going? You must hear all the mission briefs before setting out. Pit Village sent a message requesting help. They say that a magical anomaly involving foreigners has occurred. The villagers are strong and resolute, but they're also very stubborn. If we're going to learn more, we need to meet their leader Abalone face to face. You're the best choice to send as an envoy. At present, the situation there is tenuous, largely because Archon Marble withdrew the troops and gave up on guarding the mines. Now, both the War Axe and the Heretics desire to claim the lands, and Pit Village is fighting alone. Hear their request. Now is the best opportunity to gain their allegiance. I'll give you a token to let Abalone know who you are. An Aristoi woman named Marissa planned to seek refuge with the adherents, so we sent guards with her to ensure her safety. The guards were ambushed, though, and we lost track of her in the Argus Bazaar. Right now, the bazaar is under the heretics of the Ethris's control. They preach there in an attempt to recruit people, and they won't hesitate to kidnap people for their shape-shifting rituals. I'm worried that Marissa may have met a similar fate. Hilda, you have to go deep into the bazaar to investigate her whereabouts. As soon as you find her, just use the signal stone, and I'll send someone to bring her back to the shelter at once. Please speak. Time is of the essence.
Hey, friend! I'm so glad you survived.
I have nothing to say to you.
Wait! What do you mean, friend? Are you mad at me because I didn't stop you from killing Barad?
Stop me? You encouraged me to kill him.
Don't speak such nonsense, friend. I just said that killing him was one choice. I didn't say you had to kill him. If the way I said it made you misunderstand, then I'm willing to apologize, but please believe me when I say I didn't plan to hurt you.
You? Forget it. It's my fault I got tricked by your words.
But friend, there's one more thing you must help me with. Please, don't ignore me, friend. This is a matter of life and death for me.
Life and death? As if I should believe anything you say. I'll need to think about it.
It's true, and there's a nice reward in it for you, if you can help me.
I'll consider it. Anyway, don't go causing trouble in the shelter.
Thank you for your concern, friend. Now then, let's talk business. Just let me prepare a moment. I look forward to your next visit, friend.